Hey everyone, this is Christopher Brown here again from AlphaLifestyleAcademy.com, and I'd like to welcome you to another video. Now, if you're a new visitor, I'd like to officially welcome you, but if you're a returning subscriber, you're probably here because of the book, the 48 Laws of Power. And so what I've done is I've received a lot of requests for shorter, simplified versions of the book before you go ahead and commit to the full 10 hours. And so if you're here from our last video, if you saw our last video, we went over the first part of law number 2, which is don't put too much trust in friends and learn how to use enemies. Now again, one of the things that we've talked about, if you're fans of the TV show Game of Thrones, it's now over. They're in a production of a new series of Game of Thrones. But what they have done is they've applied a lot of the principles that you'll find in the 48 Laws of Power in the TV show. And the cover art that we use for our videos, that's why we did that in the last one. I showed you Ned Stark's beheading because he put too much trust in friends. And I couldn't really think of a real excellent example of how they use this one, of learn how to use enemies. I'm sure you probably can think of one, but it's been a little while since I've seen the show. But the best thing that I could, the best example that I could find is when Littlefinger brought the Stark girl to the, Aunt Lysa, and so Littlefinger ended up marrying Aunt Lysa and to get what he wants, but at the end of that series, or that season, he ends up throwing Aunt Lysa through the moon door, so he ended up killing her in the end. But he used an enemy, basically, to get what he wanted. Now, personally, I've never done this with enemies. Maybe people who, in the business world, I've done this with people who aren't necessarily my friends, but they're not necessarily my enemies either. So, in the business world, the way that we get paid is based upon not the work that we do, but the amount of commercial value that we provide the marketplace. So one of the things that we do is we'll use the money other businesses have already spent in advertising. So give you a quick example of this. Let's say you got company A and you got company B. Both of these companies are spending money in advertising. So I'll take company A's customers and refer them to company B's customers, and company B's customers and refer them to company A. And so I'm leveraging other people's resources in order to further myself and to further somebody else. Again, I wouldn't necessarily say that that's using an enemy, but it is using somebody else who I have value that I can provide them, and they have value that they can provide me. So it's a really great partnership and a really great relationship. But if you have some examples of how you've used enemies, whether in the workplace or in life, be sure to make a comment down in the comment section if you're watching this on YouTube. And to be able to apply a lot of these principles, you must have a personality type that is called as conscientiousness, being a high conscientious person. And being a high conscientious person is one of the personality traits that are the greatest predictors of wealth. So I want to invite you to join our online community, and you'll find a link down below directly underneath this video for that, and you'll be able to take our performance-based personality test to see if you have the 2 personality traits that are the greatest predictors of wealth. And even if you don't, we'll walk you through on how to condition yourself and how to cultivate this personality. We'll also walk you through how to optimize your brain, because to live in our society today, we have a toxic brain. And if you've seen some of our other videos, you saw that I was a consultant for Fortune 500 companies, multi-billion-dollar companies. However, I could not duplicate the same level of success that I did for my clients. And one reason for that is that I hadn't developed these personality traits because I had a toxic brain, and I had to clear those out before I could start achieving success. And that's the process that I'm doing now. It's not what you know. It's not the books that you read. It's not the courses that you go through. Sure, you're going to need some of that. You're going to need to know how to make money. but it's what matters more is the personality types that you have and having a optimized brain. So again, I want to invite you to join our online community. Well, you'll discover how to optimize your brain to make more money, and you'll find a link for that down in the comment section or down in the resources section if you're watching this on YouTube. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube video, or YouTube channel rather, and hit the big red button down below directly underneath this video, and also be sure to hit the little notification bell so you'll be notified for the next video within this series, which is Conceal Your Intentions. And we'll go through that in our next video in this series. And also, if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button. But I had a blast recording this video here for you here today. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye now.